Good morning, Lynn. How are you going? Well, I hope. My name's Suzie, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Hi, Debbie. How are you going? So, if you need any paper crafting at all, stamps, papers, everything like that, I can help you as long as you don't have a demonstrator already. So, a couple of things. One is holding a card buffet, and that's on the 26th of April, and you will find the link to that in the More box below. If you go up that way, and if you want to buy anything, that takes you to my shop. Now, also, too, Stampin' Up are putting on a 3-day event of scrapbooking. So they're going to put the scrapbooking kit up on the 28th. Good morning, Marlene. How are you going? Well, I hope you all are well. So it's a 3-day event, and they're doing it by Facebook group, I think, is what they're doing. It will know more as it comes along, but it will go out on the 28th, and you actually have to buy the products like you would buy paper. Hi, Nicole, how are you going? So they're going to do it that way. So look out for that. That's on, will be happening on the 28th. And then I think the actual posts of when they start doing the lives will be, I think, the 16th, 17th. I'll have to double check on the information and see what I get. Okay, lovely to see you all. Let's go down to the desk and see what we're going to do today. So I'm not a scrapbooker. I have never done it. I've just put photos in an album. I haven't made them look as nice as what they do now. So I've been working with this secret garden, and it's absolutely stunning. It blew me away when I got it of how much stuff was in it. So we're going to do a card today. I've already started on Friday's card. I've just got to finish that off. And I've got to do Thursday's card. So Thursdays are now where we use a stamp that's either retired or something like that. So it's an older stamp. So we're doing Flashback Thursday. So I will be picking a stamp. And if you ladies want to see a stamp done and I've got the kit, well, then I can do it for you. Just let me know. Otherwise, I'll be just picking one out that in my retired lot. So I thought I'd take up with using some of our new paper. So this is Timid Tiger. I think that's what it's called. As I'm using that as a card base. Now I want a colour that goes with the Timid Tiger. These are cardstock and their colours are artichoke, espresso, French vanilla, glacier, honey butter, lemonade, mint, peach, periwinkle, pine, sage. So I'm not sure what's what in there. So I know that this one I think is periwinkle, and this one must be sage or something. So I'm looking for a colour to go with this, because this is going to be our card base. I'm actually thinking the green or the purple. I don't think it's called purple. What do you think? Morning, Tanya. How you going? Lovely to see you. So I can't rave enough about this. Honestly, what you get in the package is absolutely blows my mind away. So what do you think we should use? Green, purple? We've got a pink and a yellow. I sort of think more around the purple or the green. What do you think? So I'm going to be showing this all this week. So I'm showcasing it. It's on the last chance list. So if you want it, go in on the last chance list and get it, because it won't last long. Excuse me. My throat's a bit dry. So it's one of close to my heart workshops. So it won't last very long at all. So what colour do you think we should go with? I'll cut the card base while you're thinking. So our card base, or my card base, is always the same. So it is 5 3/4. By 8. I cut it the wrong way, but that doesn't matter. With this is an American size, and I can't get 2 cards out of it anyway, so that's not a problem. So there's our card base, and that is 5 3/4 by 8. So we'll fold this over. We'll take our bone folder. So that's our card. I don't know whether I think that's a blue, not a purple. Anybody got ideas what we do for our card base there? You were thinking lemon. That would be this one. You like lemon too? Okay. Cool. We can use the lemon. I'll put this back. And then, as well as these papers, you've also got a heap of paper here, which is coordinating. So this is what you're looking at here. So you've got, I think, 2 of each. Yeah, 2 of each. So you've got the spotty side and the diamond side. You've got a yellow, 2 of those. Another greeny colour, a lighter green. Oh, that's a darker green again. And a blue. And a pink. So there's heaps of paper in here. So, and then this one, which I got some of the flowers out. Absolutely stunning paper. I did some white ones and I put it on a card. And I'm looking for the card to show you after. But that comes in different colours as well. So I just want to show you this. If you saw my unboxing on Saturday, I think I did it, you'd have seen all this. So you get your little pull-out bits, push out, whatever you want to call it. Then you've got this one in the blue. And then the back has a lilac. And I'm just looking. This one with the lemon. And then you've got your flowers again. I keep calling them roses, but I don't think they are roses. So we might look at that as well. So any thoughts while we're working through it? Will be appreciated. So I just couldn't stop raving over this paper. And I don't do scrapbooking, so, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and do a scrapbook page. And then once I do it, I'll show you. You probably know more about scrapbooking than me. So I'm going to cut this layer 5.5 by 3.5. So I've been going through all my stamps and clearing them out. So we'll put that there. So the next layer, if I put it on, would be 5.25. Oops, saw that. And you've also got this binding. Oh, lovely. That's lovely, Debbie. Okay, not a problem. What a lovely surprise, Debbie. That's gorgeous. Now, I was saying, and then that's fine. I mean, that's why we have them for replays, isn't it? So that people can watch them. So I want my third one, which would be 5 1/4. That little bit of stuff off there. So 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. You have to send me your address, Debbie. I haven't got it. So that is actually the size of that. So I want that to go smaller. So let's try 5. 5, 3 1/4. Whoop. All right, so we've got that so far. So I'll put that to one side at the moment. Then what I want enjoy your day, Lynn. Have a good one. This guy I went to school with. Oh, very good, Deb. Wow. After all these years, he suddenly sent you a card? How cool is that? Now, I want a piece of white paper. I have to get some white. Just bear with me. I've got my new little system at the back there where I've taken all the jewellery stuff out and packed it. That's what I wanted. Boxes. So I'm writing myself a list because I've got to go and get some more boxes and some oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. What a wonderful surprise. So I'm going to cut this at 5 3/4, which is my card base size. That's so precious. So we only get a smidgen here. Then my card base is 8. So I'm going to make a card base out of this one. And the other one will chop in 2. So I'll keep that as a or should I do it 5 1/2? Now I'll get one. Should be 8, so I'll cut it at 4. All right. So another part of this wonderful set is the stamps and the dies. These are absolutely gorgeous, and we're going to use these today. Yeah, exactly, Tanya. Exactly. We never know what anybody's going through. So these are what you get. You get all these. You get to cut them out already on a magnetic strip. So how cool is that? And then you get these. You see I've used that one. And it's got a lovely backing on it that I think is better than the cellophane sort of stuff we get on ours. So I'm going to start off with the big one. It's another one of these that I have no idea what's going to turn out like. I'll take that one as well. That's another size. And this one. And a leaf. Leave me alone. All right, let's see how we go with these. Oops, stuck to my finger. Today's Tuesday. Why did I think it was Wednesday? So I like to get my stamps as straight as I possibly can. It's just a fraction too small. Too big for it, but this is too small. All right, pick some colours. So we want a green for the leaves. So I think I'll use Shy Shamrock. So I think I'll use that. Whoops. For the leaves. I'll use our new strawberry slush for the flowers. Then this is a flower with green leaves. So I might have to print that out. So we'll go with those colours. So I've got my piece of paper, and this This is such a fabulous, I mean, I'm not a scrapbooker. This is one of the flowers that I cut out, because you can cut them out with this one. Let me just show you quickly. Also, it has its own magnetic mat. And you've got all these flowers. Just look at that. How much more can you get in one workshop? And you can use it for cards and you can use it for scrapbooking. So I'm going to attempt a scrapbooking. I was going to do it last weekend, but now I'll have to be. I don't know why. There we go. Oh, gosh. So these haven't been used. So I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper and I'm going to smoosh it. And the reason we do that is so we get a nice stamp. Sometimes there is a film that is left on them that you can't see, but when you go to print, it looks rather messy. Exactly, Debbie. I just couldn't get over it, of how much was in it. And at the moment, it's on last chance, and it's a lot cheaper than buying it outright. I can't remember what it was, how much it was. See, this has got... Oh, that's good. Good, Molly. It's good that you can do that. I'm going to start doing it. Because, I mean, I'm demonstrating it, so it makes sense to actually do that as well. I think I'll do that one and colour it. So this one we're going to have to smoosh as well. That gives a nice I never checked this. I hope there's dies for filling out these. I need more white. I suppose I could just... I could have just done it on a white base front, but I wanted to cut them out. So we should have these dies. So let's get rid of that before I put my fingers in it. If you like scrapbooking, Marlene, and you're into incorporating it with your stamps, this set is really reasonable at the moment. I actually bought it before it went on special, so I've got a feeling this is this one. Someone's been taking my chair. I come in to start work, and there's a little person sitting on my chair. Okay, I'm going to, you see here you've got this little V type here. So that gives you your starting point here for your flower, because it goes up in a V. And then you've just got to turn it slightly to get it around all the other I'm going to put some tape on. Put all this over there. We'll get the mini. Oh, there goes those papers. I fixed my mini. So what it was, I pulled out the rubber stopper here, and there was a screw, and that was what had come loose. So there is one of our flowers. I could have done these flowers different colours. Didn't think of that at the time. So we've got Easter coming up next week. Anybody got any plans for Easter? I don't go anywhere over any public holiday because the road is like a car park. So I'll be here doing some card making, or might even be good to do a bit of scrapbooking. Teach myself how to do it. Okay. Got to empty this bin too. I think this is the other one. Now this one has that little, putting it up so you can see it, has that little V in. So that just sits in the flower. So you can see that. And just move it around so you get the others in. So that's easy enough to cut it out. Are you babysitting a little dog? He'll keep you busy. Yeah. So if I attempt to do a scrapbooking, I'll do a live over the weekend once I know what I'm doing. I just refuse to go out. And it's not just Easter, it's any public holiday. Come on, sit straight. There's a couple of little marks in here which sit into the petals, so it's a little bit different. So you get one part straight and then you've got to get the other part so I've got the kids' Easter eggs. So I think this one's, yeah, I think it's this one. So I've been putting it out there for a home for us, new home, because I want a big spacious room that I can make a craft room. So some of them have like 2 dining rooms, a formal one and a ordinary one. So we don't need 2 dining rooms. So I figure I can have one of those big rooms for me instead of the garage. Our birthdays. How cool is that? My son's the 27th of April. And he is as stubborn as a bull. He's made his mind up, something's going to happen. It will happen. Even as a child, he was a crap room. I like that, Deborah. A crap room. Yeah, mine looks a bit like that too. Now, I'm going to get a bit of Stella. See if we can move. Probably should have done it as I did each one. Move that around a bit. I could colour it in, but I'll just move that colour around a little bit. I got one of the ladies from work, or where I used to work. Your son's like that too? Stubborn? One of the ladies I used to work with is calling in today. She's a lovely lady. I think it's nearly empty, this one. I can remember when Shane was about 3 or so. I was at my sister's place, and the kids had a handful of raisins, currants, whatever. And as my sister's husband walked past, he grabbed one of Shane's raisins, and after that he wouldn't eat them. We bribed him with all sorts, but not because his uncle had taken one of his, he wasn't going to eat them, and he didn't. Sometimes he's too stubborn for his own good. Okay. You see that? So what we're going to do now, if it works out, was sorry, I had it lower. My apologies. I'm just going to work out how I'm going to sit these on this page. It is a pretty flower, isn't it, Deborah? And this is what I want to show off, is this flower. I think that'll be too much. Well, I can't pick them up today. Your dining room is your craft room. My garage is my craft room. So, how does that look? What do you think? What else have we got? Instead of that big one, I haven't used that one yet, but I was just thinking, instead of that big flower, we could cut some of these out, the small flowers. I'm looking at it, Daniel, and I'm thinking, what does she mean? Do you think we should put the little flower, the little leaves in instead of the big ones? Pop up one big one. Yeah, we can do that. I'm going to put a couple of these on dimensionals. This one I'll probably glue. Yeah, can I have some of that, Tanya? It'd be good. So I don't think we need that flower. But I don't know whether to change to these leaves or use the big leaves. So let's have a look. Oh, got it glued to me. So let's pop this one down. You're fussy cutting. I don't want to glue it all the way down. And what I might do is take one of my Stampin' Right markers. Could put the large flower on the other. Yeah, I was going to do that, Marlene. So I'm just going to colour in some of these flowers. Just to give it a little bit of brightness. So I haven't exactly coloured them all. I've just given them a dab of colour. So then our big flower. My hair's going all over the place today. So I'm going to put the big flower on with dimensionals. as we start to build our picture. So I might take a picture. You know, the one thing is, I'll start doing scrapbooking. It's another thing I've got to buy for, spend more money on. I'm just going to put that there. I haven't pushed it down yet. Oops, that one went a bit funny. Now I could put that on dimensionals and just tuck it in there. What do you think? We were too busy wondering what Tony was drinking, hey? So I thought like that and pop them up on dimensionals. Think that looks all right. Put this back in here. I think this is great that they all, you know, they come with their own magnetic piece, so they all stay there. Now, I think we're going to pop that up. Oops, nearly out of dimensionals. That's a great idea of yours, Tanya, of marking the dimensionals so that you can sorry, I keep coming down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with this one, Deb. Was just like gluing it down. And then maybe I'll put this up on dimensionals. Looks like we're all on the same line. Whoop. So that's okay like that. I could just pop that in there, or I could put it up on dimensionals. Could have done some of those little leaves, but I'll pop it up and see what it looks like. I think Lorraine's in Cairns today. I saw a post come in when I was on her Q&A that she was docked in Cairns. So what do we think? That look all right? And then we're going to pop this on our lemon. The colours names are different to what we have, of course. And I've got a feeling this is the last set of Close to My Heart. Now we're going to do it this way, okay? Don't let me stamp it this way. I also tried sharing it on Instagram, so I don't know whether it has or not. That's why I was a little bit late. So when I finish this, I've got to go to Bunnings. One of my downlights has gone. Oh, I think that looks pretty with the orange and the yellow, or lemon, whatever you want to call it. How's that? So now we want a sentiment. Let's see if we've got a sentiment that's not huge. You could use smile. So remember, we're going this way. So smile would go on and we could pop it down there. I think that would be okay, you reckon? Smile. Oh, Debbie. What's her name? Carla. You love the colours. Yes, I do too now it's done. Carla subscribed to my channel. Might use that as a... And already I haven't cleaned the stamps, and I usually do it as I go. So I think we should do that in, I'm just taking a sip. Yeah. Darling Duckling, seeing as we're using our colours, we'll see how Darling Duckling prints out. So we also have to smush this too. I don't know whether I like this colour or not. What do you think? To me, it looks like baby poop. So I think we might go with, I'm not real keen on that colour. Shouldn't say that, should I? But I think we'll go with the strawberry slush. Okay, well, I popped it in the comments if she was okay with using Flashback Thursday, and I didn't get any reply back. So I'm assuming that she was okay with that. If not, I'm happy to change the name of it. So I subscribed to hers when I was on that night with you. I think this one will be better. That looks better, doesn't it? I have to pull my camera down, I think. It's quite high up. Because when I go to show you, I'm showing you about here, and then I've got to lift it up. Yeah, well, I did put it in the comments, and if she had, because it's her, if she had a problem with it, I would be happy to change it. So now I want to cut this out. Oh, no, not again. Can you still hear me and see me? Just came up with things all over my screen. Let's see, everyday details. That would have to be that big one, and I don't want it that big. I could cut it down. Stylish shapes. Usually find one in here. Oh, thanks for that. I could do that and cut it down a bit. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with it. Last night, Paul was watching a movie and I couldn't get onto Facebook. So, and I mean, the modem's right here behind me. Chop a bit off. Do I want it back on my desk? Is it not on the desk? Oh no, it's on me. Sorry. I wonder how that happened. Probably with those. There we go. Sorry about that. So I'll put this on and then I might cut it in a bit shorter. Oh, cool. Oh, these things just keep coming up on my screen. And for some reason, that must have changed the view of it. With me washi tape. I'm trying to, I don't know, something fell on the floor then. I'll probably make a mess of this. Okay. See if it works out. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it does that. Something to do with all those messages that keep screaming up. So I've not quite got that. I'll probably just make it worse than what it is. So now I've cut the S off. Don't want that one. All that for nothing. Thanks for that, Debbie. I don't really want it that big. Don't have to be that. I'm going to cut it, just cut it. And that's the best way. So I'm just going to cut it. So I get it straight. I'll do it with the trimmer. This is my shopping list on the back. Keep my shopping list. Get rid of all those bits. Okay. Then I'm going to have to do the insert. I'm going to put this on dimensionals. Don't ever throw these edgings away. They come in handy. So, take a pick. Now we want an insert, which I've usually got organised. What do you think, at the top or the bottom? I'll organise a piece of white. Now one piece of, I want the orange, don't I? The orange I used. I was a good girl yesterday, bottom. Oh. Not one of my favourite ones. So I need 5.5 by 3 3/4. And remind me, we've got to go like this way, landscape, not portrait. So then I want 5.25 by 3.5. So then that will sit there. Now, I can just sit that one on there, can't I? I'll just get another greeting. It's a Beautiful Life. I think I like that one. It's a Beautiful Life. And this time we don't have to worry about it. There we go. Probably overkill with that. Now, where's my strawberry slush again? Turn your paper. Yeah. Thank you. I don't do very many smash it on the back of it. I don't do many landscape, so I tend to forget. So the reason we smash it is that sometimes it has a film on it that comes out of the factory. That's my shopping list on the other side. So now we're going to stamp this. Now I think we're going to put that flower. Ooh, that didn't come out very nice, did it? That's what happens sometimes when it has a film over it. Try it again. There's always two sides to paper. Still looks a bit blotchy. No. It's only paper. No, I don't like that, the way it's going. You do more portrait than landscape? Yeah, me too. Yeah. I don't like that one. It doesn't seem to be, doesn't seem to be cutting it real nice. Where did I put? Oh, here they are. Seems to be that black bit there that it's not. Well, that's an idea, isn't it? Let me see if I can find my Pierce mat. I'm going to have to get another piece of white. Okay, there's my Pierce mat. And I'll get another piece of white. And we'll try that. Bits and pieces flying off with the fan. All right, put that out of my way. So now I want a piece, 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. So we'll try it with the pierce mat underneath it and see what happens. I always forget about my pierce mat. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed. Still not come out. Oh, that's okay, Nicole. Not a problem. You're most welcome. So we'll try Happy. That needs more work on it, and I haven't got time to do that. So we'll try Happy. And I've got to smash this one. That one's a bit better. So we will try that one. Got to help, Nicole. So we're going to stick that on there. Might just take a bit off there. Put that away. It's got a little bit of ink right on the top. So I'm just going to take a smidgen off it. There we go. So we're going to glue that to our orange piece. I have to play with that other stamp a bit until it I'm going to put that flower there. So that will so then the inside matches the outside. Then we've got to put some bling on it. I have to put that on my other side. It's on the wrong side for me. So I don't get things straight. So that's why I like using the Tombow, because then it gets straight. So there we go. So now we need some bling. Now these are the ones, these are the ones that actually came with the slide a little higher, please. That better? So it's two-tone. So we've got the yellow here. There's no pink ones, unless this is supposed to be the pink. So should we use the yellow ones? I think I've got to bring that camera down a little bit. Sorry, Deb. Usually I like to put in the centre. Oh, my goodness. And I just might put just want to come off. You like the yellow? It follows the theme, doesn't it? So I'm going to have to use an extra one, because that's 4. I'll put one up here. And then we'll wink of Stella it. Do you think we need a bow? I haven't done a bow in a while. I mean, it's actually nice the way it is. So there we go. There's our card. Do you think we need to put a bow on that? I don't. What do you think? I think that's enough. Okay, I'll come back up the top. This time I'm moving it to the top, not the camera playing up. Okay. Thank you, ladies, for your help. Look at me, I look like I've been windswept or something. My hair's sticking up everywhere. So thank you so much for coming in and helping me make this card. It's always nice to get the input from you, and I might have one thing in my head and you have another, and yours turns out better than mine. So that's the way it goes. So enjoy the rest of your day. If you can give me a like, a share, or click that notification bell to when I go on live again. I love your hair. The pink. It's a shampoo. I got it from my hairdresser because I always used to have purple, blue, and pink in my hair. I used to have it done every 6 weeks, but now I'm not working. I can't afford a couple of $100 just on my hair. So, yes, you too, Deb. Have a great day. Yeah, so the next best thing was the pink shampoo, which I quite like, but it just goes where it wants to go. So, but something different. So, I appreciate everybody who comes in and watches and helps. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. So we'll be showcasing this again tomorrow, Wednesday. Yep, so Wednesday and Thursday I'll be showcasing this stamp set, and then Friday will be a fun fold. So have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for popping in. See you later. Bye.